Hey everybody, welcome back to 2H Reading Comics. This week's episode 139, Batman, Volume 3, Death of the Family. As always, tell your friends, your family, anyone who wants to listen to 2H Read Comics. You can check us out anywhere you get your podcasts, and you can also check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. As always, let's get into it.
And welcome to the best damn book club on the internet. My name's Ron Talmadge. That's Davis Crocker. This is 2H Reading Comics. And today, Batman.
Woohoo!
Batman, Death of the Family.
Yes. Took me 2 takes, but I got it that time.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, and what I thought we were reading when we started this, that I'll admit to, I knew this wasn't Jason Todd's death.
Yeah, that's Death in the Family.
But in my head, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. That was one. This is also called death. Like, there's one word, like one 2-letter word that changes the entirety of the story.
It's almost like he was playing off Death in the Family.
Oh, really? Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that. Yes,
but yeah.
I did. I did understand that one time.
Honestly, one of the most scary Jokers.
Dude, this was fucking terrifying. Like there's parts of this that I was sitting there reading late at night, and I was like, I need to turn some lights on.
Yeah. But before we get into that, we just watched Banshee of some Irish town. I can't.
Yeah, I
pronounce.
didn't even know the name of it.
How the hell that is winning awards over Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I will admit, I have not seen Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
But I will say the acting in the Banshee movie was good. I love the actors.
Yeah, I mean,
they did well, but
Best Picture?
Best Picture, no. I mean, you've got this whole thing where they're like supposed to just be mean with each other, and then it's going to turn around and be nice and all this shit, and then all of a sudden it's just like,
well, the way I'm the one that put it on, because normally I don't get like too deep into the awards and stuff, but I really like Everything Everywhere All at Once. And when I heard this one Golden Globe for Best Picture, I was like, I'll check out
that one.
I'll check out this movie that won the Golden Globe for Best Picture. And I remember someone talking about it, and they kind of pitched it as like, oh, it's about like one guy he plays the violin, and his whole character is like, if you make art or music and it brings a positivity to the world, shouldn't all your effort and time be put into being the best you can at that violin? And then also they reveal in the movie, like, he's getting older and he's kind of like, well, what the fuck are people going to remember me by? And so he has this friend who they call Dull many times.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I can't talk to you anymore. I got to work on this, and I just can't have you in my life anymore. I'm solely dedicating myself to this. And so that's the story I thought it was going to be about.
Yeah.
Instead, it was more just everyone in Colin Farrell's life just being mean to him. And the one person who stuck up for him gets a job on the mainland Ireland and moves over there.
Right. Leaves him alone.
Yeah.
Loses a friend. Loses a pet. Loses.
Yeah.
There is.
I mean, I see where
I can't. I honestly,
definitely
I can't
seems like
even,
Oscar bait, but
I can't even. I can't even fight for it.
No, it's just like, well, why did I just watch this whole movie of people being mean to Colin Farrell?
Right, and then that's where I get with like this whole, these are our award-winning movies.
Yeah.
Like, that's not worth an award to me.
I was just like,
I will never watch that movie again.
No.
I will never suggest anybody to watch
it's
it.
all the artsy people.
I will forget. I will completely forget the name of it in a day.
It's the Banshee of some town. I can't
Exactly. We don't even know the last name.
Starts with a TS.
Yeah.
So it starts with Star. Sorry.
But I don't understand how that kind of shit wins awards.
Yeah. Especially when, I guess, in the Academy.
Now, I'm not advocating for superhero movies to win.
The Oscars, they've gotten
anyways.
it to where there's 10 nominees now.
That's too many.
That's what old boy Kevin Smith found out when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, and he was like, It was the biggest grossing movie of all that, I guess, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, and it's not even, it didn't make the top 10 of y'all's movies.
Right.
And then, not to
Like, you
mention, it was
can't-
like a good movie, too.
Like, you can't say that it's a top. Like, it literally is one of the top 10 world
yeah.
greatest, like, producing movies, and
Yeah.
you're not even going to at least even acknowledge
Yeah.
its existence in
Yeah.
an award ceremony. Not saying it should win.
Yeah.
There are better movies. I mean,
Yeah.
superhero movies are literally just good guy, bad guy fight,
Yeah.
good guy wins. I mean,
Mm.
but for it not to even be put up there, hell, is Avatar: Way of Water even getting anything? Or does it come out
I don't know.
a little too late for the award shit?
No, it's supposed to be. It came out on like Christmas, didn't it?
Like December 19th or something.
Yeah, it should have been in there. Did you see the She-Hulk got nominated? What's the one for the TV? Is that whichever one's the TV awards
Like the
got nominated for
not
best
IMDb.
visual effects?
Not IMDb. That got what?
Yeah, I think so. Unless it was a troll meme or something.
I hope it was a troll meme. I mean,
Whichever, I can't remember which ones are TVs now.
God, I hope that's a troll.
Whatever the TV awards are.
Uh,
Because I know Golden Globes and Oscars are movies, and then Grammys, I think, is music.
People's Choice Award?
No.
That's
It's got, like, a person. And Tony's is, like, not TV awards.
Emmy.
Yes,
Emmy.
Emmys. I think it got
Earns
nominated
nomination as Major VFX Award.
Was She-Hulk in it?
Huh?
Was She-Hulk nominated?
Yeah, that's what got nominated. Despite mixed feedback during season 1 regarding the visual effects for She-Hulk, the Marvel series earned a Major VFX Award nominations for its effort.
Oh, since when did the world start awarding effort?
It also, real-time project of the upcoming Visual Effects Society Award, She-Hulk Attorney at Law's titular character will go up against Skull and Bones, Sam, the Callisto Protocols, Jacob Lee, and the Umbrella Academy's Pogo for the award. Meanwhile, Avatar: The Way of Water led all nominees with a record 14 nods, including for Outstanding VFX and a photoreal feature. The winners will be announced at the award ceremony on February 15th. So it's going up against 4 other shows. I have no idea what the fuck they are.
No.
Like, God, that got nominated. It's like nominating fucking Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness for a fucking visual effects award.
Yeah. Well, everything outside of the eye was better. It was good in that movie. The eye was bad.
So I've been seeing this a lot recently. How do you go backwards in visual arts?
Well, I've seen there's a lot of VFX artists for Marvel, or like the people they contract out to do it,
Yeah.
are either quitting or protesting, or not, like going on like mini strikes or whatever, because of the demand that A, how much there is to do, and B, how fast they want it done. And it's just like, we can't do that without like completely ruining our lives.
It's just too much going on at one time. I got you. I don't know, man. I don't understand. We're in a time where TVs are now, what, 4K, whatever the newest shit
I think
is.
they're up to 8K.
Yeah. And we're putting out these multi-billion-dollar movies.
Yeah.
And it looks like some shit from the 90s is getting put on screen sometimes. So I get people are going on strike, but there's
like
no
on purpose.
yeah, but there's not somebody else that didn't go on strike that can actually do a good job.
I don't know.
And then you get Way of Water that comes out and it looks fucking real. I mean it.
Yeah, but that's the only positive thing about it.
I know, but still, I mean it's just God, and for it to be nominated, just wow.
No, but yeah, sorry we put that movie on today. And then your wife politely informed us that she was almost killed both of us last night.
Yeah, that's a great thing to wake up to in the morning.
I had a feeling I snore. I didn't need it confirmed though.
Yeah, I mean, she's always hitting me about snoring all the time, but apparently yours was much worse last night.
Slept on my back for the first time in forever. I was on the couch.
That's a big deal. Because we're also too lazy and
had to have a baby. And Took away our studio.
This was our studio.
Still technically
It
is our
actually
studio.
took away the spare bedroom.
Yeah, because this is now the spare
It's
bedroom.
now the spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Either way.
In my defense, I thought we were going to do it all yesterday, but then we didn't start until 8 o'clock.
Yeah, then we just kept putting it off.
Yeah.
So I just looked up the nominees for Best Picture. You got Top Gun Maverick.
Is that Oscars?
Yeah. Top Gun Maverick, Woman Talking, Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Yeah.
The Banshees of Inisherin,
That's the one we watched.
Triangle of Sadness, The Fablemans, All Quiet on the Western Front. Good movie. You need to go. It's on
Haven't watched it
Netflix.
yet.
It is slow,
Yeah.
but it's better than The Banshee.
Yeah.
Get some very dark shit happens in there. But Avatar: The Way of Water, of course, Elvis, and Tar.
Tar.
It's T-A-R, but the A has a swoosh over the top of it, so that might be Tear.
I don't know. Out of my pick, I guess I would do Everything Everywhere All at Once. Then other than that, maybe personally, I'd go Top Gun Maverick after that.
Yeah, I mean, on this list, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3.
They do 10 now.
Yeah, 10 movies. I have only ever heard of 1, 2,
I've heard of
3,
a handful of them.
4, 5, 6 of the 10 I've even ever heard of, and I've only have watched 2 of them.
Yeah.
And one of them should not, and the Banshee should not be on this list. It shouldn't be here. I mean, so I don't put much stock in the fucking award ceremonies anymore.
I don't either, but
like,
now that I've got that A-list AMC
Yeah.
membership,
you go.
I just go
every
see-
week, don't you?
I haven't since I've been back in Birmingham, which is crazy because now I technically live closer to a movie
I was about
theater.
to say you live closer, but you go back home
Yeah, and
instead of going to a hotel.
Yeah.
and so you go home. You want to be home instead of
But
I understand that.
but I literally live 2 minutes away from a movie theater.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Is it? I was about to say, is it even 2 minutes? But yeah, with lights
And
and
it's
shit.
like and also there's just not like Avatar is about the only thing out right now. I take that back. The coming out soon is called Knock at the Cabin Door or something.
Is that
It's
that's
the one
one
with
with Dave
Batista.
Batista?
Yeah.
He and I think
I think it's like
the
something
dude
you have
that
to kill
played-
your family to save the entire world or something like that.
Like
Yeah.
one of you has to kill one. Like there's 3 family members. One has to kill one of the other ones.
Yeah.
2 of you get to live, but you stave off world.
Like
the
apocalypse
yeah.
or something.
That
looks
I
cool.
think the kid, he's a man now. That played Ron Weasley in Harry Potter. I think he's.
Oh, is that him?
I saw a very strikingly similar person. What's
Oh.
it called? Knock at the Cabin.
I think so. Knock at the Cabin Door.
Just Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah,
and then-
Rupert Grint. He's playing one of the characters.
Yeah.
He
See one of the gay dads.
no.
Okay.
I think the dads are. Well, they're both Andrew,
Okay.
Jonathan Groff, and Ben Aldridge.
That and then
I
there's-
recognize her. The only 2 people I recognized was Dave Batista and
Yeah.
the quick look of Rupert Grint's face.
There's something else coming out that I was like, okay, that's cool. Whenever that comes out,
What's his name?
February.
Tom Hanks has a movie coming out.
that does
I
look. I'm
don't-
surprised I haven't gone to go see it. The man.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's a man named Otto or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
That's the one I've been like, I need to go see before it gets out or put out of theaters.
Avatar, Knock at the Cabin, 80 for Brady.
No, fuck that.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
I heard that is actually like
Dude,
very
like they're
good.
talking about like they just created one of the best animated villains.
Yeah.
They also changed up. I saw where they changed up the style. You know how there was a big
Yeah.
deal with DreamWorks? They wanted everything like the hair to be flowing and
Yeah.
very
It
realistic.
seemed closer to Spider-Verse
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, they pulled it back a little bit. Megan, that's that.
Oh, I heard that's
doll.
actually funny.
That's that funny. I thought it
Yeah.
was supposed to be horror, or is it?
Bro, did you seen the trailer?
I didn't watch it because the whole doll aspect creeps me the fuck out.
She's like doing TikTok dances as she's like coming down a hallway to murder you. It's like, it's creepy.
So it's comedy horror.
It's creepy as fuck, but I can't respect you.
No.
But apparently it beat out like the weekend it opened beat out Avatar.
So did Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
And yet somehow Way of Water worldwide has made like
because
it cracked the
they
top
opened with nothing else against it,
10. Oh yeah.
and now like there's nothing super big coming out until Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah. Because I mean, I'm looking at this. I mean, you're talking about Knock at the Cabin, 80 for Brady, Puss in Boots, Megan, The Man Called Otto,
Yeah,
Missing. I think that's the
I don't
one
know
where
that
her this girl's mom
and
leaves,
she
and then
goes
she
through
might
social
be,
media to
yeah,
find her, and I'm just like, that's dumb.
yeah. The whole like the whole thing is like nothing
Yeah.
but social media. I'm like, please stop. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to see this shit. Like, it looks bad.
yeah.
Plane with Russell Crowe. I've heard that movie
That looks
was
dumb.
bad.
You mean Gerard Butler?
Hmm?
Gerard Butler.
Was that not Russell Crowe?
I thought it was Gerard Butler. He also does.
Oh, it is Gerard Butler.
Yeah. Gerard Butler
he
owes
looks,
somebody
he looks
money.
similar to.
Yeah. Yeah, white people all look the same.
Yeah. Then you got Infinity Pool, The Amazing Maurice with some animated cat. The Whale.
Oh, I heard that's kind of sad.
Dude, it looks sad.
Yeah.
Like, it looks.
I almost went to go see that one. I was just like, no.
Um,
That's got the girl from Stranger Things.
and of course, you got the Wakanda, Everything Everywhere, and
Yeah.
stuff that's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I need to get back on my movie stuff.
There's that Terror movie, T.A.R. Kate Blanchett. No wonder it's getting nominated. But yeah, yeah, there's nothing out. I mean,
Yeah.
no shit, it's getting Avatar's making money right now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we watched Banshee, and I don't get it. Go see the best multiverse movie ever created. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah.
But
Still need to see that.
today we're talking about Batman: Death of the Family.
Woohoo!
Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and the lovely people at DC.
Like we said, writer Scott Snyder, co-writer. See, this said James Tynion for this one.
James Tynion.
James Tynion the fourth.
Yeah, he co-wrote. He had. We got to get to it at some point. He created like a very good villain for Batman a
Which
couple
one?
years ago. It's like the Planner or something like that. It's
Oh, is that the one where they went with the? I remember. Did I read it or did I see
he
the
like
review
tried to
for
get
it?
all the villains together and like put like
Did we not do that?
no, because it was like because I think they know how big of a hit it was. It was like $10 more expensive than all the other ones.
Why do I remember? Because I
think
must have
we've
watched
talked
somebody.
about it, but
Somebody
apparently-
we must have watched a review of it
Yeah.
because, like, I remember like he goes to the island. He's got Joker, Penguin,
And Catwoman
And
before she
Catwoman.
was like in love with him or whatever.
yeah, and it's like this whole plan that started back like saying the '60s,
Yeah.
and he's building it. Yeah,
And he's like, if you don't go along with this, I'll murder all of you. And it's
yeah,
like, you know how scary someone's gonna be to get the Joker in line or whatever.
yeah. To actually scare the Joker in line. This has jock artists. I've never seen that before.
I don't know.
Greg Capullo, Jonathan Galapian, colorist FCO Placinia, and Dave Barron. Letters Richard Starking, Comic Crafts Jimmy Betancourt, Sal Cipriano, Taylor Esposito, and of course Batman created by Bob Kane.
And Bill Finger. I don't think he was on there yet.
It didn't. This one just has Bob Kane.
Yeah, it was before he got it. Yeah, like we said, scariest Joker.
This dude, this is the Joker I imagine as Joker. Like, him and Mob Boss Joker from...
Batman the Animated Series.
yeah, those two those are the Jokers I imagine.
Yeah.
I don't like the clown Jokers and all that shit that they try to do. The spin-offs.
The Arkham games Jokers. I'll put him up there with those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's fucking freaky, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
I don't remember, like, because it was New 52. I don't remember the story where he tore his face off, though.
Yeah.
They never explained that.
We made the comment yesterday, or I did outside of the podcast, that the bangers that Scott Snyder did.
Oh yeah,
introducing we are on volume 3 of his run, and
it's one of the best Batman
He created
runs
Court of
ever.
the Owls. He continued with
Yeah.
the part 2, which just fed off of the first one.
Yeah.
Now the most terrifying Joker ever,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna not spin off, but then continue on and do Year Zero.
Yeah, Year Zero.
This man's a fucking legend, dude. He is.
Now, at
He's
some point, he
damn
goes
good.
into that Joker War, was 3 Jokers, which kind of loses me.
I still
like,
want to read it at some point.
I do, but I mean, I've got the 2 Batman omnibuses,
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna read the whole run.
Is it in there? Oh, I guess
I
it's in the
think
second.
so.
I would imagine. I'd hope it is.
I have to go and double check, but yeah.
But dude, like,
yeah, he has one of the best Batman runs ever.
Dude, it's insane how good he is at writing Batman.
Yeah. And Greg Capullo is by far my favorite Batman artist.
Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's not even a fucking challenge.
Apparently Greg Capullo also did a long time on Spawn. Like that's what.
There's a Batman
that's where he got
Spawn
his start.
crossover, and
it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm pretty sure Greg Capullo is the artist for it because it's currently on running.
Because
just happened.
There's a fun YouTube documentary.
Yeah.
On Spawn 300, and apparently like Greg Capullo learned from Todd McFarlane.
So the Spawn Batman of '94 one-shot comic, Frank Miller, and Todd McFarlane.
Yeah,
did
Todd
that
McFarlane's the creator.
Yeah.
You can also credit him for how they do Spider-Man's webs now.
Yeah, I actually have that comic.
Yeah.
I've got the omnibus of his artistic run.
And then but I think Greg Capullo actually has done more Spawn than Todd McFarlane.
Really?
I think that's what they said in that. But it's a fun YouTube documentary.
That's pretty cool.
Following Todd McFarlane leading up to the release of Spawn 300.
Okay.
I think it's called like Hell I Want, the Todd McFarlane story or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, this one's still Todd McFarlane. Yep, Capullo. There he is.
Yeah.
I was about to say that definitely had to be him. Written by Todd McFarlane, pencils by Greg Capullo.
No, but back to this, really fucking good. It just shows how crazy he is. I mean, he held on to the bat boat until it got to the very edge, and he's just like,
yeah, I didn't know where that was going for a little while. Because Batman was just so dead set he didn't get in here.
Yeah,
and everybody else was like, no,
because at the end
something's fucked up. Like if he really does know us, that means he got in this cave.
Yeah.
And then the whole idea is that no, he didn't want to know.
Yeah. He stopped short.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he could piece it together by where he was at. But
yeah,
still, he was like, I don't want to know, so I'm going to stop short here.
Well, I think he does. I think they do reveal that he actually didn't know it was Bruce when Bruce went to Arkham and Joker didn't acknowledge him. It's like...
Well, that, and then they also reveal that Batman... But at the end fight scene where he, like... says, I know who you are. And then Joker fights off before he even is able to call his bluff or whatever.
Yep.
But no, just the insane fact of the Joker being like, I think your so-called family is slowing you down, and I'm going to take them out of the equation, because how the fuck did you just let some owl people infest your own city under your nose and stuff? He's like, no, these people are slowing you down, so I'm going to take that away from you. And kind of succeeded.
He did.
Didn't have to kill anyone, but now
they're broken.
They don't trust him or anything.
I mean, didn't trust him so much that when they were supposed to come together and Bruce was going to pretty much... to me, he was about to confess everything.
Yeah.
And everybody's just like, no, we're
found an excuse not to show up.
Even Damien, who lives in the house, figured out a way. Like, he's just like, oh, I'm downtown. I don't want to be there. And of course, the only one that will stay beside him is Alfred. Yeah. I thought it was funny. He pulled out the bell, and Alfred's like, put that fucker, like, put that shit away. Yeah. Dude, I don't even... The scariness of the way Joker's mind works, of having everything planned out so far ahead. Mm-hmm.
And somehow just knowing people so well that they'll know exactly what they'll do.
Yeah. The first scene when he walked into the not
police
first
department,
scene, but the police department, and he's just snapping people's necks.
Yeah.
It's like, these guys have guns. Like, they have guns, and they're watching you walk towards them, and they still can't stop you.
And they do that thing where it's like, we should have saw it coming because all these bad omens, and they talk about the flood and the two-headed monster. And
the river ran backwards.
Yeah. It's just like, God, he did such a good job of making him seem like a fucking devil coming through town.
He was a plague. I mean, he was a godforsaken plague come to town.
Yeah.
But, again... he's not dead.
No.
I mean, you can't ever kill Joker.
No, he's not dead.
I would love to see, like, and again, it's the whole trope between Joker and Batman. Both of them, the whole reason they exist, and it's been played out in I don't know how many comics now. Yeah. They won't kill each other because their whole identities is because of the other person.
Yeah.
I would like to see one where either Batman does it and kills the Joker, or the Joker actually kills Batman. And I'm sure somebody's had to have done it, right?
He dies, but he wasn't the one that killed him.
Well, right.
There's, I think the killing joke is it's left up interpretation, but after he does all that stuff to Barbara and breaks Jim, it's Batman is like has his hands around his neck, and Joker's just laughing, and then like the last panel just goes dark. They've left it up to your interpretation.
That was before this, right?
Yeah,
they have okay. But I mean, then that's the one bad thing about, to me, is about the way DC and Marvel is and how popular characters are. Yes, you kill them off.
I don't think
they have to come back.
I don't think that was in canon, though. I think it was just
but either way. But even if in canon one of them killed the other one off, it's like, well, they didn't really. We actually.
I said many times whenever I do my own universe, if someone dies, they're dead.
And I think that's why we gravitate so much to Saga or Walking Dead, Invincible, shit like that. It's like, so far,
that is legitimately when I got tired of the Walking Dead show, is when they had Glenn get swallowed by that crowd of zombies.
And then all of a sudden
they're like, actually, he just hit under a dumpster.
Yeah, like that was the season finale, and everyone's crying, and then we come back, and he's just it's like, just kill him.
Yeah, it's just like, don't lose.
But instead, we got to watch him get his skull bashed in by Negan.
And people were mad about that, and I was like, he should have died before that.
Like, just nut up and do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even if, say, Joker killed Batman, you've got the whole family that will then just avenge his death.
Oh, yeah.
So it didn't just, and then Joker's just going to give up because he's like,
Jason Todd's already wanted to kill him for a long time.
Right. So it'd just be a reason. So it actually probably wouldn't work out too great.
Yeah.
Harley wearing the pill head.
Yeah.
That was Joker's original look, right?
As much as I don't like Joker having an origin story, that is the one I accept, because that's in Death of the Family, that's why Red Hood is the Red Hood, right. Is because before he fell into the vat of chemicals, Joker was a thief that went by the name Moniker, Red Hood.
Yeah, and then he adopted it as a pretty much middle finger to Bruce.
Yeah.
For not avenging him. And yeah, okay. That makes sense. That was also a weird... That got creepy when Harley... Like, when Joker was telling Harley what to do. It's like...
cut your face off.
Dude, just please. No, just... Fuck. Then he started dressing her
I forgot that he didn't cut her face off. And I was like, how did they write around that?
Yeah. I was waiting on it, and I was like, well, we know he didn't, but... Yeah.
Well, when he's sitting there, it's like, yeah, your eyes dry out a lot. You better keep some eye drops on you. But you won't have to worry about it in the first couple of days because the blood will keep your eyes wet. God damn.
Fuck me running. Oh, and when he got into the Arkham Asylum, that's where I got creeped the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, all the people were dancing.
They've been dancing in the water. The on-fire horse.
Yeah.
Lit a horse on fire.
Yeah.
The living wall art.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. You didn't actually keep them alive, and then all of a sudden they were starting to moan, like the text, but I'm like, that's a no.
Yeah.
I really did think he cut everybody's faces off, though. I was dead set. I was dead set on the fact that their faces were gone, and they were going to be like, I said, I was like, well, how are they going to rewrite the fact no one's got a face anymore?
And then, yeah, I guess they do know, or he does know who they are now.
They
cut their faces off. Oh,
They,
but
but
he
they
had
did,
accurate faces though.
but it was with their cowls on
Okay,
still
never
though.
mind.
They didn't actually like each one of them. It was like their cowls and all are still on, so he didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like he knows that it's Bruce, but he doesn't want to accept it. So so even if he knew who they were, it still isn't. He doesn't want to know who they are.
Yeah.
So fucking shit.
It's good though. Yeah,
Now,
you should definitely check it out.
Did they make a movie? Did they make an animated movie? The DC.
No. They've
whatever it
done
was?
Under the Red Hood, and
I
then they
remember
did
that
something
one.
like weird.
They did the Killing Joke,
Yeah, they did Killing Joke.
but didn't Bruce and Barbara?
Yeah, they added. It wasn't long enough, and they added this weird 20-minute thing where Bruce and Barbara hook up. Yeah.
They should have animated that one.
They might.
Now you talking about a good franchise is the DC animated universe. That shit's awesome.
I made good movies over there.
Yeah.
Too bad HBO's. Apparently, their new strategy going forward is to license out the IP they have to other streamers. And I was like, then why do you have HBO Max?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Warner Brothers Discovery is licensing out the movies to other streamers they have.
So,
what's the point of me having HBO Max then?
So their own properties they're going to give to say like Netflix or Disney.
Yeah, it's going to
produce the movie.
No. They're like, hey, do you want to put The Dark Knight on your streaming service?
Oh,
pay us this amount of money, just like.
Then what the fuck you have?
Just like Netflix originally did back when it had literally everything.
Yeah. Then what the fuck would you have your own streaming service?
They're just trying to make up. I mean, they bought Warner Brothers
Exactly.
expensive, and so they're like, let's recoup some money fast. So here, Netflix, you can have The Dark Knight for half a year,
like it used to be. Like the way it. That just seems odd. Why I don't know why you would not just keep your shit on your.
You would think. I mean,
behind your paywall, not somebody else's, but put on your paywall.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's a story for a different time.
HBO's got a lot of problems going on.
Apparently, Last of Us is very good though.
Dude, I want to watch it, but
I want to play the game
time, I want to play the game. Yeah, exactly.
They just remastered it, but it's $70. I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale.
$70.
Games are $70 now.
Oh, that's right for the 5.
Yeah.
Is that you or?
That's outside right now for the people listening. But I think it's time.
It's time.
So we're doing our draft segment. So this started as you sent me a reel. I guess there's some other like Instagram, like I've seen Instagram clips and stuff, and I don't know what show it's from. But I always see them drafting stuff, and the clips go pretty viral.
Yeah.
But they had Nick Jonas on, or they had one of the.
Barstool has done the. Well, they do the.
Well,
Rushmore. They do Rushmore.
Rushmore, and then their Chicago have like drafts, but they're like pretty. They don't. I don't know, but these guys have done, and these guys like legitimately talk about it like, oh, I saw that as a third round grade, like actual sports drafts.
Yeah.
And it was they had one of the Jonas Brothers on there.
I think it was Nick.
I could be wrong.
It was the more popular one of the 3.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And they did draft of Disney Channel movies. The Jonas Brother was actually respectable. The other guys though,
they were
pretty shitty.
Yeah, they were kind of just nodding to him, and
yeah, it was just like, I mean, I don't know when they were born, but pretty damn bad.
Yeah.
And then me and you just went on this huge text chain naming about 50 other movies that were a million times better.
Yeah.
So today we're doing an extended draft. We're each picking 10. And it's going to be Disney Channel original movies.
Yep. And we did specify because we saw a few, not anything that was in a theater first.
No.
Like Freaky Friday's out, Mighty Ducks is out.
No.
Lizzie McGuire's out.
Lizzie McGuire
movie's out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only ones.
Sky High is out.
Sky High is out.
Yeah.
That was a sad loss there.
Yeah. You said you want to do paper, rock, scissors?
I think we have to because to get this started, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Go on, shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Bastard.
Boom. I think there's clear.
I'll go ahead and mark off whatever you say. 'Cause
I think there's a clear one. I wouldn't count it as my favorite, but there is clearly a Disney Channel movie that launched like careers,
Oh, yeah.
and Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, yeah, High School Musical. Wouldn't count it as my favorite, but it is clearly the one out of respect.
Oh, guaranteed. It's. I mean, when you think of Disney Channel original movies, it's
Yeah,
the first one that pops into almost every
and
single.
it's the reason they tried to do like a million
Camp
different
Rock.
musicals after it.
There's a whole category. I mean, shit, it made 3 movies.
Yeah. Fun fact:
Sharpay went on to do her, whatever. The actress.
I used to know her name. Ashley
She
Tisdale.
went on and did a New York. She did a musical by herself.
Yeah.
I mean, and she's doing. She's got the How I Met Your Father now. I mean, all of them are just.
Fun fact: first ever nudes I looked up, Vanessa Hudgens.
I'm sure it was probably up there.
Yeah.
So yep, you snuck. I had a feeling that was going off the board early. I think I'm gonna go off of that. Halloween Town, the series.
That is a good one.
Takes it for me.
That is a good one. I had it 10th, but that was because I got a little carried away.
Yeah,
I probably would have moved it up into the 5-6 area.
Yeah. But again, I mean.
But no, that's definitely. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 of them now.
Yeah.
Because I think they rebooted and did one recently.
Mm-hmm.
But
I saw where there was
definitely
a
the
new girl
first
was in it.
2 are solid.
Yeah.
Now when they did Halloween Town High, and jumped the shark a little bit, but those first 2 you can't beat. Awesome. I'm getting both my 1 and my 2. This is legitimately my favorite Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
Brink. Brink, the rollerblading one with Pup and Suds.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it was 98, dog.
Huh?
98. My sister loved the main actor.
Yeah.
And so we watched it all the fucking time.
No shit. I don't remember. I never even.
It was like rocket power, but just rollerblades.
Okay. That would make sense.
And a jerk out of school, and they were like, we'll settle at school, and they do a race with tricks and shit. It's cool.
Well, good.
And this is where I forget that I imagine since your cartoons went a little bit longer, Disney movies.
Yeah, there's a couple on here that are my definite back picks.
Yeah.
Because no way in the world.
I'm not getting them.
Way in the world you're gonna pick a few of these.
Yeah.
But I am gonna steal one from you. My number 2, which actually was my number 1, Even Stevens movie.
Oh, you son of a bitch! That is one of my favorites. I had it at number 7.
I mean, I knew it was on your list. I figured you would have had it higher. Honestly, I thought you would have run with it in the top.
I had
5.
some like late '90s classics on here.
Okay, and see, you're probably gonna get. You might get most of your late '90s classics then.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit your number 2.
That's my
we
number
even need to
3.
talk about Even Stevens movie.
Even Stevens is one of the best shows ever, and then the movie was good as fuck. Number 3, Luck of the Irish.
Damn it, that was my next pick.
Luck of the Irish. Basketball player.
That was your third.
Finds out he is Irish and starts to become a leprechaun.
That was my next pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little weird on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're gonna have this on your list. But mine is Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
Dude.
Was that your next one?
No.
Oh.
I had it down at 17, but it was always
17.
A personal.
Wow.
It was always a personal one of mine.
I remember within the last 5 years, 10 years, we were at the beach and we just the TV at the
Solid
beach
movie.
had no smart TV, so we were literally just flipping. And I was in there by myself, and it came on TV, and I stopped, and I watched the entirety of it, just sitting there in the room.
Dude just wants to cook. His dad wants to play baseball.
Yeah.
Okay, I still have a lot of my top picks.
I was about to say, I mean, now we're probably going to get taking shots at each other for a few rounds, and then it's probably going to get pretty. I don't know if we're going to knock any of each other's off after that.
This is one. I think it was also late 90s, but me and my sister, again, if this one was on, we were fucking watching it.
Yeah.
Smart House.
Okay. It made my list,
Yeah.
but it did not make my top 10.
I think what we're seeing here is that you were the oldest of the family.
Yeah.
I had an older sister of 5 years, and so I got exposed to it a lot faster.
Yeah, so like it was on my list, but I do definitely agree with that. It was like I led the picking.
Yeah. Like I legit have my top 4.
Yeah. And your top 4, the only one you stole from me was High School
Luck of the
Musical.
Irish and High School Musical.
Yeah, you popped those 2 off.
Yeah.
So I got Eddie's. Did Halloween Town. Let's see. I'm going with Twitches, the twin witches.
Did not have that on there.
Really?
But respect, because to me, they're always going to be sister.
Well, that's why I love
But
Twitches, was because of sister.
I only vaguely remember the first movie. I definitely don't remember the second.
The second one.
They also did
I had to look
17
at it, and it was
again,
like,
which I vaguely remember.
I don't remember 17.
It was the guy from Get Smart or Smart Guy.
Smart Guy.
Yeah, that was also really good. Early 90s show.
Okay.
They had. But respect to Twitches.
Yeah.
I didn't have them on here though. And here's where I struggle. 5 and 6, I had them interchangeable, but there's one that's a respect pick, and then there's one that I actually like. So I think I'm gonna go with the one I actually like. Kim Possible, the animated movie.
Bastard.
Yes, I love Kim Possible the show.
Yeah.
Try it when Disney Plus came out. Try to rewatch it. It doesn't hold up the greatest.
Hold up. That was your 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was on my. It was definitely on my list. It kind of went down a little bit.
Yeah.
It was in my late 10. But yeah, it's Kim Possible. I mean, we grew up with
Kim
the animated
Possible
show.
awesome.
Yeah, we grew up with the animated show.
Mm-hmm. I think sparked a lot of guys' love for redheads.
Yep, and odd animated green characters.
Oh, She-Go.
She-Go.
She-Go. Yeah.
God. Yeah, solid. Good steal there.
Yeah.
Let's see. I kind of knocked off. I kind of hit a. All right. So I'm on number 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is I'm going with Cadet Kelly.
Respect. Had it at number 11.
Yeah.
Solid movie.
Again, stupid, and for some reason we both enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Is watching a girl run around as a cadet.
You talk about women who aged well. The girl played Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
Oh my
Again,
gosh.
can't remember her name at all.
It's Lizzie McGuire. I don't think it's her actual name. But
Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff. Yeah, how do we not know
Yeah,
that?
for fuck's sake.
I think the only thing dumb Hillary Duff ever did was that "Don't Say Gay" commercial.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
That was.
Hey, it's not cool to say gay.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
Okay, Hillary Duff.
All right, you're for number 6.
Number 6. I don't think you're gonna go for the respect one. So I'm gonna go. I think Xenon. I almost went. I won't say the other one because I don't want you to pick it, but I'm going Xenon over my next one because they got 3 movies and they were all solid.
That was good because it was my 10. It was gonna be. I knew it wouldn't make it to 10.
Yeah.
But it definitely.
I'll see if you get the one, but my next pick will be one where I'm just like, the first one was great, the second one was okay.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll be interested if it is, but I'm not. I don't think I'm about to pick it.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be picking it. Johnny Tsunami.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was what I was talking about.
The definitely the first one where he's on the island and
snowboarding and surfing, and then
snowboarding. Then he goes to surfing, and then the second one.
No, he goes from surfing to snowboarding.
That's right. The second one, he goes from
He goes to like that dirt
it was the
extreme
dirt
skateboard or whatever.
Yeah, dirt
and it just
skateboarding.
didn't do it for me.
It took like snowboarding to dirt.
Yeah,
it was.
I was just like, all right, dude.
I originally had that at 8, so I bumped that up to 6. Interesting.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go with the respect pick now that I originally had at 5. Cheetah Girls.
I was gonna say I thought that was gonna be your next pick.
I don't remember much the second, but I know first one was such a big hit. They came out with a second like very fucking fast.
Yeah, it was like almost like a TV show.
And there is still like to this day, there's like one of their songs like "Stop the Wind, Stop the Rain, Even Ride a Hurricane" or something like that, and I'll still get that shit like that chorus stuck in my fucking head.
I can hear the tune. I don't remember the words, but I can hear the tune still.
And it was Raven, and then like 3 other fine ass girls.
Did it kick Raven's career off? Or was she already That's So Raven?
I want to say it was That's So Raven, and then Cheetah Girls.
That makes sense.
So Cheetah Girls got like an album though.
Yeah, they actually
out of that movie. They're like, okay, come make an album.
Yeah, we actually had their own personal album came out. Yeah. So that was your 7, right? So my 7.
Yeah.
I'm going with Motocrossed.
I didn't know if you would know that one.
Yes,
that's one we were
I
going.
I was scrolling and I found it.
We're going through there. I was like, I forgot about that
one.
Yeah.
Where did you have that? Was that like one of your next picks?
I had it at 15.
Oh, damn.
But it was like in a mix of like ones I love, but I don't know if you'll know them.
Yeah, but Motocross, man,
Motocross was lit.
And
now
there's definitely a trend going on with mine of like again, I was the oldest child and male, and I have a lot of these are sports, outdoor, like definitely other than High School Musical.
And this was like
High School Musical.
Brother got hurt, but the family depended on his like motocross career. Yep.
So
she's like, I can fucking do it.
Yeah.
And now
she did good.
I didn't realize
the
cross-dressing reference until today of why it's called motocrossed.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought it's just they added the ED because it was motocross.
Yeah.
But that
cross-dressing.
Interesting.
Maybe I could be wrong. Okay, what am I on 8?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got one that I have here at 12. But I think I like 13 better. Yeah, I'm gonna go Up and Away.
Good pick.
Solid pick.
It was definitely
superhero movies before we got a lot of superhero movies.
Yeah. I think if I was
and one of the funny they had a lot of funny actors in that.
Yeah, I remember the faces. I don't remember names, of course, because I'm horrible with names. But it was definitely on my list.
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna make it if you hadn't have picked it and we were down at the end, I probably was going for it.
Also, going through these movies, I'm like, Disney had a lot of black people on Disney Channel.
Oh yeah,
for like
That's So Raven's brother. I saw he had a whole TV show where him and his dad went to the White House. His dad was a cook.
And it was just like
he had like 4 movies.
Yeah,
I didn't like any of them, but
the one with the dog almost made it on mine.
The rough or something.
Yeah, Life's Rough.
I didn't even remember what it was. Oh,
he adopted
the one where
he was trying
goes to a dog show, right?
He was
that might
found out he could win all the money to go to the dog or to buy a comic book that he wanted, and so he was like
found the stray,
and he was like, "I'll put it in the dog show. Surely it'll win."
That's right.
But yeah, Disney pretty progressive for the 90s.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with one more personal.
Okay.
I'm going with my 8th pick is 13th Year.
Had it on there.
Really? Okay.
Surprisingly, just kept falling down, but it is a classic. I had it down to 18.
I think you had way more picks on yours than I did.
I got to 20.
You had the 90s.
Yeah.
You picked a little more on the 90s, like, but I mean, I've only had one. I had 21, so I mean, we got a lot, but
yeah. And I
definitely have,
I know you have like all the ones I like missed out on, or like I stopped watching, just waiting. Because like I stopped before Camp Rock, so everything post Camp Rock.
I've definitely got 4 on here, maybe 4 that I don't even have to pick them because you're not gonna pick it. So we got 2 to go. You're 9.
I'm trying to decide between two. I think I'm gonna go Double Teamed. The twin sisters that swap from volleyball to, yeah, Double Teamed was good.
They did swap from volleyball.
Swap from volleyball to basketball.
I forgot about that part. I knew they were basketball.
Yeah,
and for some
because
reason,
it was like one was like clearly better at volleyball. They were both good, but one was clearly better, and so the other one walked into like a basketball practice, and they were like begged her to play.
Yeah, because they were also
and so
like
she was like
4 foot taller than everybody else.
Turned out she was pretty good at basketball, and then they were like, "Well, you both can't play. We can't. It's the same season, so we can't have y'all going back and forth. Y'all both got to play." And basketball won out. And then turns out it was like the whole struggle of like, damn it, she's good at this too.
Yeah.
And so,
I remember there was a clip a while back. It hadn't been a while back. It's recently. It was around the time we talked about the draft the first time, and they were poking fun at her playing basketball, where she's just standing there and just like. Slow motion that took there's 3 seconds on the clock, and it like she's literally dribbling for like 20.
Yeah.
They were just poking. They were just shooting holes all in it. So my 9. My 9 is going to be the Hannah Montana movie.
Yeah, I don't remember the Hannah Montana movie.
My last picks, they're not even going to be on.
I remember watching the show, but I don't remember.
And
like I remember they got to the Hannah Montana, That's a Raven, and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody crossovers, and then that was like towards the end.
Yeah, and see, that's where I continued. I finished the Hannah Montana. I went on to Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah.
Now after Sweet Life on Deck, that's
gross.
That was definitely where that was it. Like I remember watching it, and the only reason I did is because just how like I'd grown up with them already. But definitely when that was over. When I started trying to find other shit, it's like, nope, I am done with Disney Channel now.
So I think.
So this is your final pick.
I'm gonna go back to animated. The Proud Family movie, pretty damn good.
I almost wrote it down, but it was good. But
Proud Family was a staple in my household, and so I'm going Proud Family movie.
Nice pick. So to round out mine, Sweet Life and Zack and Cody movie.
I didn't even know they had a movie.
Yeah, they get captured, and they try to do experiments because they're twins. Like they go to this camp for twins. They get invited, and of course twins are disappearing one by one. Oh. And it's scientists is trying to do experiments and shit on them.
So other ones I had on here. Get a Clue. I had at 12, but just kept passing it up. Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
And I like vaguely remember it's like a detective story, but I can't remember.
I don't remember
much about it, but I remember liking it. So I Get a Clue. You didn't pick. And then Now You See It was like.
I almost wrote that down.
Ashley Tisdale. It was about magic.
Yeah.
And I guess it was
turned into like a horror, not horror, but like Disney horror mystery kind of thing.
I remember. I just knew Ashley Tisdale was in it. She was hot and was pretty good acting in that.
Definitely a lot of these I watched. Pretty much good.
Then Full Court Press. I remember. It was a basketball movie. About a black coach coming into a all Jewish school.
I did see,
and it was about.
I saw the name of it, but
it was like they teach them about Hanukkah and stuff. But I remember
that's starting to sound way more familiar.
But I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. So I just added it at number 20 just in case. Ones I was really mad you took was Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off and Motocross.
Yep.
Halloween Town. I knew if I didn't take it soon would get taken. So
yeah, no, I took Halloween Town.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
And then Even Stevens movie.
So you must have had more than 20, because...
Yeah, I had 20. You took some that I did not have at all.
No, I had 20, but you took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You took 9 of them.
You took 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I took that one. Shit. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7 of mine. 7 of my 20.
Yeah, so see, the only one I had even left on my list to pick from was Wizards of Waverly Place. They did a movie.
That was so stupid.
But again,
did not like that show.
That's where you ended. Like I watched all the Wizards and Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior, with the London Tipton, the actress that played London Tipton. That was fun.
That almost made my list, but then I was like, I don't remember watching that one.
Yeah.
I just remember it was like pretty big though.
Yeah, and then that's it. That's the only. That was the last one I had left.
Yeah.
Cool. We
way better draft than those guys had.
Yeah. Camp Rock didn't even make it.
I think that's very telling.
Yeah.
Kind of
And
blows.
granted, I mean, one of the dudes literally told, I think it was whatever the Jones brothers.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm picking this as his number 2 pick.
Yeah. Since you didn't pick it.
Yeah, since you're here, and like I feel respect that you picked.
But
this.
then he also
I'm just sitting there going,
what the fuck is Teen Beach? I don't remember that one at all.
I have no idea what that one is.
But yeah, no.
I don't even remember seeing that.
It was on there.
Oh.
There was a 1 and a 2. So, but that'll do it for this month.
Woohoo!
Don't know what we're reading next week yet, but we'll put it on Instagram and Twitter.
You'll find out.
Hope you all have a good week, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.